Hello everyone, for today's video I have a full Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton themed moveset. Oh man. Okay, so I need to say this now. I'm just doing this because I thought it was a really funny idea, and given this comment just completely shot up in likes within like just a few days of it being up, like it's got up like what, 155 likes. Yeah, I'm just doing this for fun. It's a joke, it's funny, it's a nice meme if you will. So like, just be nice to each other in the comments, let's have fun with it. But with that being said, if you guys have any moveset theme suggestions for yourself, please feel free to leave them in the comments and I will feature the best ones in future videos. And of course, if you are new to the channel, then consider subscribing, as that does help me out quite a bit. Okay, so I did change this moveset up just a little bit. So we've got Wall of Defense, Super God Fist or Arm Crash, Thunder, Eraser and Burst Rush, Body Change and Vacation Delete as our two ultimates, Super Saiyan as our transformation and Vanishing Guard as our evasive. So like I just said, I did change this moveset up a bit, so instead of having Body Change, I decided to go for Victory Rush because I may start a new series on the channel where I'm just using Body Change online, because those videos are just really, I just love doing them and like you guys seem to love them as well. So if I can, I'm going to try and keep Body Change exclusive to that. So I did decide to swap out Body Change for Victory Rush because of course one of them had to win, so it's like their victory lap or whatever. So I just think like that's where the correlation is. It just makes sense in my opinion. And I did decide to change Wall of Defense, so instead of using that I'm using both Super God Fist and Arm Crash, because in 1v1 online Wall of Defense is absolutely useless. It will do nothing if you use it. I think you'll like appear right in front of your opponent, but yeah, like it does nothing. It's the awful attack for 1v1 because it's like using taunt, well not taunt. It's kind of like using, actually yeah, it's kind of like using taunt online. It's just not, it's terrible. Well, at least in 1v1 PvP, so that's why I decided to go for it. Yeah, I mean, I have to admit now, very fun moveset. So that being said, let's get into the first fight for this video. And as we do go into the first fight for this video, every single fight in this video will be a player match with limitations off. So everyone will be set to the level that they're actually set to. Well, what level that they actually are, I should say. So I'm level 86 still. I think he's, like it said he was level 83 or something. But he's got Symphonic Destruction and Super Spirit Bomb. Do not care about Super Spirit Bomb, good luck trying to hit me with that. But with Symphonic Destruction, it's one of those attacks that in Xenoverse 1, in like the early days, you just could, if you were trapped in it, but that was it. Well, I mean, I suppose you could use your evasive, but I mean, even if you got out of it, you couldn't break your opponent's guard until they patched it later on, which it should have been, to be honest. Yeah, but you rarely see it being used that often now in Xenoverse 2, so I mean, you know, it's something that could really, you know, catch you off guard. He's also running the Whiz Super Soul, so here he goes for it, the ultimate. I use Vanishing Guard, looks very nice. Did try and go for the stand break there, completely failed. Went for Burst Rush because this was the first fight I had with this moveset. I didn't go into training mode, but I was just thinking if I did, but no, I didn't. So I didn't really like practice with it. So this was the first fight. I mean, I've used all the attacks before. Yeah, I mean, I do love the fact that it seems like within like the last few days, the fights have started to like pick up a bit more now. So like actually good people I'm joining. But the only thing, oh, what Super Soul I'm using? I think it's the God of Destruction Champer Super Soul, so I think it activates at random times, but when it does activate, you get a massive increase in basic attack, so that's very nice. Tried to go for Arm Crash there, completely failed. He went for Potential Leash, did not expect it, and that just broke my guard. He goes for Symphonic Destruction, best thing to do there I think, but because, well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to get my stamina recharged now, but like, that was quite painful. So I set up the Burst Rush, he falls into it. Surprised he didn't use his evasive, but hey, that sucks for him. Tried to go for Super God Fist there. I think he's on to panic because you just saw he went for his evasive when he didn't need to. I think, yeah, he goes for it again there, so I vanished behind him. Because I've got a ton of, well, I've got a ton of stamina, I can afford to do it. Expecting to vanish there, he didn't, so I tried to set up the, I'm just trying to think how to say this one. The Anticipation Fist Arm Crash, or just the Anticipation Arm Crash, I don't know. Big guy's fun of ultimate there. I was thinking about trying to break his guard, but I figured no. Like, I might as well just try and go for Arm Crash, so I do. Very fun first fight, I will admit. Yeah, again, fun first fight. So as we go on to the second fight for this video, I believe my plan this time is also picked his avatar. No, sorry, he's picked Super Gogeta, so he's level 83, and again, I'm level 86 still. I've said before, oh yeah, right there, tried to go for the Super God Fist, I think it was anyway. He went for the stamina break, perfect timing for him. I don't think he did that on purpose, but I mean, it doesn't matter, it's still, you know, still got my stamina, still well, I still got wrecked from it. So like I said before, with Gogeta, well, Super Gogeta, not necessarily Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but just with Super Gogeta and Vegeta, I'd always have problems trying to perfect block it when they go for the back here. I don't know why, but there he was blocking, went for the arm crash. I mean, I've said this 64,000 million times before. Given he had lost stamina when I did that, probably wasn't really the best thing to do, because like you saw, I didn't really do that much damage on him. And now his stamina's recharged, and you can see like the difference in our stamina is quite noticeable. But with that being said, he's kind of predictable in when he's going to vanish. Like I've made him vanish twice now, like twice just, I should say. Go for the burst rush, and he hits me from behind, but still activates, so fair play for me, I suppose. Yeah, I'm thinking, should I go for maybe stamina reset? And with this moveset, it would be a bit tricky if I want to go for stamina reset from using an evasive, because it is vanish guard, so I'm not going to really move it out of the way. I think in a moment he's going to go for Super Saiyan, for Super Saiyan 4. What? For Super Kamehameha, I'm not too sure. Try to go for the stamina right there, he vanishes, so again, perfect plan. He's got no stamina, well, now it's all like just under 1 bar. My bad, he's got none at all. A nice little combo I found with this moveset, and I think it was here where I learned it, was going for vacation delete, then victory rush, because if you use vacation delete, it does temporarily paralyze your opponent. And if you go for it when they have no stamina, they can't use their evasive to escape the paralysis. So, very nice combo. I'm sure I'm not the first person to find it, but again, I thought that was very nice. So going to the third fight for this video, guys, we're fighting a Super Saiyan God Fusion. Yeah, this guy was absolutely adorable. He tried to play cheap, keyword being tried. He's got Dragon Burn as his evasive, Reverse Member Senko and Soul Punisher as his two ultimates. He's got Maximum Charge, as you see right here. He's got, I think, Go Go Gum and Dragon Flash Bullet. I forgot what his other super is. But there he went for Maximum Charge to start off with. I had plenty of time to break his guard. Finish off this little mini combo with Super God Fist. Oh, sorry, he's got God of Destruction's Anger. Of course he has. Tried to set up the anticipation swing kick there. He didn't fall for the bait. He's kind of he keeps blocking here, so I was thinking should I try and go for the arm crash, but no. Like, because he does have Dragon Burn, like right there, I completely fall for the bait there, so that's completely my fault. But just before he can actually hit me with the Dragon Flash Bullet, I just escaped the Go Go Gum, so it's like you can't even do it right. He goes for Super Vegeta 2 there. Perfect blocking because I'm playing quite seriously against this guy because he's trying to play cheap. So perfect blocking, broke his guard. I go for Super Saiyan 2 in a moment just before his stamina recovers, I think. I was considering going for Super Saiyan 3, but if I'm being completely honest, I was expecting this fight to last a bit longer. It didn't. So there I went for the Super God Fist, went for Super Saiyan 2, and right now I'm thinking I have a ton of health compared to him. Yes, he has almost max ki and stamina, but like just try and do worse. So there he goes for a Ki Blast combo. I was thinking, did he try and go for a Ki Blast Infinite combo? I'm not too sure. I didn't give him a chance to. Broke his guard, and I'm thinking, well, like you've lost. I go for the Super God Fist, that finishes him off. Probably the shortest fight in this video. Like I said, he's also got the God of Destruction's Anger, and when I create a play match lobby, I put items on just because I tend to find that people join faster if I'm on. Plus, I don't really mind if you want to use capsules. Like I said before, it's just going to make the fight last a bit longer. So that's completely fair enough. I don't mind. Look, I'm very surprised he didn't use one, to be honest, though. So yeah, next guy. I think the rest of the fights in this video is against this guy because it was really fun. But with that being said, the connection was 2 bars, and to be honest, I just wanted to see what would happen if I fought someone with 2 bars. I mean, yes, the connection is a bit bad, to be honest, but he's got Super Kamehameha and Super Ki Explosion as his 2 ultimates. Surprisingly enough, at least from my experience, you don't see that many people use Super Ki Explosion now online, which I mean, it's actually probably one of the best attacks in the game, but one of the best ultimates. So I'm thinking, okay, I should probably be a bit careful. So I go for, well, earlier I went for Super Saiyan 1, then 2, then 3 in this fight, thinking he's going to try and break my guard. He doesn't. So yeah, I mean, just Super Saiyan 3 in the, I think I'm wearing the trendy suit. It's like a tux basically. I just think it fits with what this video is, like the theme of it. So because it is a bit laggy, I don't know, well actually I don't know if it is because of the lag, but he went for Flash Strike there, also known as Dirty Fireworks. But the connection, well, again, I don't know if it was because of the connection, but I hit him and he should have cancelled it, but still initiated, like what happens with Giant Storm if you wait a bit too long. So that's very nice. So yeah, I mean, like with Super Ki Explosion, because this guy is running it, I'm thinking, okay, that's probably going to be like my biggest nightmare against this guy. So He's tried to go full stamina break twice now, like at almost the exact same time in the combo, and I can just easily block it. You can typically perfect block it as well, because I've got a very specific timing, I think. I probably would have tried to perfect block it if the connection was actually a bit better, like I just didn't have the confidence. And there we both hit each other with a stamina break, so that was very nice. His will recover pretty fast because of how much stamina he had beforehand, but mine won't. But I will get stamina reset. He does a super Kamehameha there. Thankfully I'll move out of the way just in time so that the first hit of it hits me, and I can just like completely move out of the way for the rest, so that's very nice. Yeah, I mean, even though I do have, I'd say I have an advantage over him because we've got roughly the same amount of health, but here I got the Super Saiyan 2, well Super Saiyan 1 rather, and that was really probably the stupidest thing I've done in this entire video because look, I went for Super Saiyan 1, 2 and 3 right in front of him earlier, so he's going to be expecting it, so I went for Super Saiyan 1 again later on because I did drop a Super Saiyan 3 because I had no key, so yeah, completely my bad. He completely capitalised on it by going for the Super Kamehameha, so fair play. Give him a rematch. I think he's got Dragon Burn on his moveset, I think he just said. But he's still got Super Key Explosion and Super Kamehameha. Goes for, I think it's all clear. I'm not too sure, I just don't use Cell's attacks. Yeah, I'm sure it's all clear by Cell. Again, don't have been used anymore either. It's actually a pretty good attack. Go for Arm Crash there, thinking he may try and block it. And if he did try and block it, he would have broken his guard. Yeah, so right now I'm in an okay place. I mean, I do think he's got more health than I do, like just in general. I think he went for Rise Faction there, so that's kind of interesting. So there, we both hit each other at the same time. That could have ended in a draw if we had no health, like when we were waiting for it. And I do really want to get a draw at some point before Xenoverse 2 just, you know, well, before Xenoverse 3 comes out or the next Dragon Ball game. So again, nice perfect block off there from the back here. Oh, excuse me. Another one there as well. I went for Dragon Eraser there because if you don't know what Dragon Eraser does, it's basically punching your opponent with a solar flare. Yeah, kind of just like you know, like kind of just like not intimidating each other, but just kind of like seeing who's gonna make the first move because like at that time like I was just waiting to try and get some stamina recovered. I think he was as well. I hit him with the square stamina break there. Try and go for Victory Rush, completely fails. Like, oh, like really? So realistically, you can only really use Victory Rush if you hit your opponent with the triangle stamina break and go for it immediately after. Tried to perfect block it there, didn't work. And because the connection is like 2 bars against this guy, or rather the connection between us is 2 bars, I'm sure he has a good connection, but let's be fair, the Xenoverse servers on a good day aren't the best. So there, he hit me down with the heavy Mao Saiyan combo and went for Flash Strike, which I thought was quite interesting because he could have gone for a Super Kamehameha and forced me to either A, endure it, which I probably wouldn't have, or go for my base because I did have enough time to go for it. It's very interesting that he didn't do that. Go for the anticipation arm crash there, go for the square stamina break, broke his stamina. I should be able to finish him off by the time his stamina recovers if he didn't fall out of the combo there, so that does suck for me. Goes for another Super Key Explosion, I was kind of expecting to be honest. Finish him off with the Super God Fist. Very nice ending. Like I've had to use that quite a few times in this video. I don't think I've hit Victory Rush off in this video like on its own without going for like break cash and delete. So going to the next fight for this video, and again like the last few fights in this video will be against this guy because I've had like a ton of fun fighting him. Look, I remember when I was recording this, I actually assumed he was going to use the same moves there, even though like, he had like a different outfit, but no. This time he's got the Cooler Supernova and Super Gaikon as his 2 ultimates. Quite a devastating combo, so again I'm expecting to have Super Vegeta as his transformation. Go for not Arm Crash, I go for Burst Rush there when I meant to go for Arm Crash. My Super Soul kicks in, so I do now have quite a large boost in my basic attack, so I should probably you know, hit him a few times before that runs out, or turn Super Saiyan, so I'll get like the bonus in key, the bonus in basic attacks as well as strikes, because this move's there. There's only 2 attacks on this move there, I believe, off the top of my head, that are actually key based, and they are Break Action Delete and Thunder Eraser as one of my super attacks. I mean, if I could change this, I would probably replace Thunder Eraser with just Solar Flare, because yes, you will do a bit of damage on your opponent if you hit them with Thunder Eraser and temporarily blind them for like a few moments, but I just personally feel more, you know, comfortable just using Solar Flare, because it's an attack that I think, it's kind of like an element of surprise attack. If I were to run Solar Flare, I would try and only use it if like I have low health and my opponent has low health, or I need to make some sort of really good comeback. and I'll probably only use it after we go into a clash, just because with Solar Flare, realistically, it's kind of like Ride Javelin. You might going to be able to use it once per fight. There, I go for the arm crash and he went for Super Galley Gun. I really wasn't expecting to go for there, and I used it just there for the instant more than anything. So that was very nice. And I'll go for Vacation Delete there. I think I meant to go for Victory Rush, so I completely messed up. But because I was in Super Saiyan 3, I did decide to drop out of it. Yeah, we've got like, what, 13 minutes left, so we've got plenty of time. He goes for Super Vegeta 2 there, not Super Vegeta 1, just Super Vegeta 2, if I can talk. So yeah, that's going to be that's really the reason why he's going to lose that fight, because I had plenty of time and stamina just to go for the home dash to break his guard as he transformed. So he's kind of ruined away there, I'm not too sure why. He's got a max key, so again I just thought that was a bit weird. I'm trying to go off the back here. I go for another arm crash thinking he might try and block it again, but no, it just didn't reach him. I try and go for the throw there, just fails. Yeah, going to another clash here. I can't remember what I'll do now. I'm just like snap vanishing away, or like just vanishing away. Go for the swing kick, expecting him to vanish. He does. Go for Thunder Eraser. I think there I wanted to hit him with it and try and go for the stamina break, because I would definitely finish him off. Go for Victory Rush, completely fail. I was like, oh man. I think I said in like maybe yesterday's video, I'm not too sure, like the video before. If you're watching this in the playlist, which there will be a link in the comments at the end of this video, as well as in the description, that Victory Rush is actually quite a nice attack. But it's not really been that good for me so far in this fight. So I get a throw there. I should probably try and finish him off quite fast now, because he will have like flashing red health, so he will get a increase in attack, or an increase in attack. Yeah, get a nice perfect block up there. Expecting to vanish, he does. The back hit would have hit him, but because this is on like a 2-bar connection, it's not going to work. Finish him off with the burst rush again, very nice finish I think. But because I'm in like a suit, gotta finish off the fight in style. So going to the next fight against this guy, that was like 3.5 minutes long. I picked the Nameless Plant stage, and he's picked Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I really wasn't expecting, to be honest. I mean, yes, he does have quite a fair amount of stamina and health, and ki, to be honest, but yeah, I just thought that was quite interesting. Tried to block there, thinking he might try and go for try and go for an attack, so I could try and perfect block it. Again, I tried to perfect block it when it goes for the back here, but because I just don't really fight that many people who play Super Saiyan 4 Goku, trying to perfect block the back here isn't really my strong suit. So my Super Soul kicks in finally. Got for burst rush there, thinking, well, he's either going to endure it or go for his evasive. He goes for the latter, so now he's got like just under 4 bars of stamina. Goes for after him strike there. Don't really know why. I mean, yeah, goes into the clash here. I go for the throw, expecting him to try and rush into me. He didn't. Goes for, well, no, just kicking my ass, and I had to vanish there. I just absolutely had to. Go for Super Saiyan 1 now. Almost had enough to get off Super Saiyan 2. Looking back, I probably should have waited, because I probably could have maintained Super Saiyan 2 fairly easily with this, against this guy. Vanished there. Looking back, I don't think I meant to vanish there, but he went for his standard break, so that's the best thing I could have done. Or maybe I've done it because here he just completely wrecks me with the Dragon Fist. So now I'm thinking, okay, I need to really start, beating him now. I vanished there, thinking that knockback would send him flying away. It didn't, because again the connection isn't really the best. But I'm thinking there, like, I need to really start, I just need to start beating him basically. So there, I'll go for the arm crash. I think it's time to kind of like taunt me, because you just saw there he was just like drifting back, and then he went for after image strike. Yeah, well, he keeps going for like the like rushing into me to try and like send me flying back, but I can easily perfect block that most of the time. Try and go for Super Dragon Fist there, didn't work. Yeah, I mean, I've almost gone down to less than 1 bar of health, almost. We both have like essentially max stamina, and we will do now after this clash. I did have max stamina, which I managed. I've got max ki. Like there, I break his guard with the double stamina break. I'm thinking, well, I know the Vacation Delete and the Victory Rush combo will do, it'll hit him, so I try and go for it. Didn't work. Like, at least I forced him to use his evasive after he got his stamina recharged. Go for the bomb key blast there. Almost hit him, I think. I'm not too sure, but yeah, go for the Home Dash there. Sorry, rather. Thinking he might try and block it, and if he did, that would have broken his guard. Yeah, I'm actually starting to make a bit of a comeback now. I break his guard, sorry, with the heavy smash because it's blocking. So now I'm thinking, you know what, actually might beat him now. I'll go for Thunder Eraser. Probably should have gone for Super God Fist rather, because that may have actually beaten him. He vanished there, kind of expected to be honest, even though I did try and go for the throw. Went for Super Godfist there, like now he's, like I think he's starting to panic a bit now. Perfect block it when he goes for the back here, get him in a cheeky throw. That was a really good comeback, so I'm thinking, okay, I've got to give him one final fight to end off this video, so going to the final fight for this video, and against this guy, he's picked his avatar again. He's got Darkness Rush and the Dodori launcher. He's in the crystal battle suit, so I mean it's always nice seeing that. Go for the arm crash there. It hits him, I think. Yeah, he didn't block it. Like you can see just like how bad the connection is, like because it's a bit laggy, like how the camera angle was there. So yeah, I remember what I shot this fight now because I don't know if he figured out that he's having trouble beating me, but he's got pretty much not all of them, but he's got like he's got 3 time skip attacks. I think on his moveset, I scanned his moveset in the moment. He's got the drum spike, the flash skewer, I think, and backbreaker, and he does use quite a few backbreakers in this video, so like in this fight rather. So he's got maximum charge as well, and he's got the other time skip. So I went for arm crash while my standing with recovery. He goes for the Dorian launcher here. Biggest mistake of the fight because I've used it because it's probably the longest attack in the game, I think. Or at least it's the longest attack in the game in terms of how long it takes for it to actually, finish. Because with Super Speed Bomb you can move about after you fire it, but with that one you can't. So yeah, block his guard there. I keep making a mistake thinking he's going to try and go for the back hit, but now he goes for the jumps, backbreaker. Then he went for the jump spike. So yeah, again went for homing dash to try and see if he's going to try and block it at the last moment. Went for another time skip there. I do really want to make a time skip moveset on one of my, on my Burkle character, just like so when someone uses like their time skip build, I can then use mine. So I got a full burst rush there. He uses like Broly's evasive rather, what's it called, gigantic meteor or something, I can't remember. It's like gigantic everything. Went for the swing kick there, expecting to vanish. He didn't, so maybe like I'll go for it again here. It doesn't work. I think I might go for it again for a third time in a moment. But yeah, it's good. It was good for him that he didn't vanish because you can see now like he's actually got quite a bit of stamina recovered. So I vanished there. Surprised he didn't go for the backbreaker, to be honest. Goes for it there, probably expecting me to vanish, but I didn't. Goes for it again. Gee, so but at that point I knew what I was doing. I was thinking, well, he's going to go for it if I vanish, but I can vanish fast enough so that, well, most of the time, I can vanish fast enough so that I can then like move out of the way, so he'll just be wasting 1 bar of ki every time he goes for it. So I break his guard there, go for the double standard break, go for vacation delete. Think it should hit him. Yeah, it does. He's got no. Well, he used a panic evasive there, I'd say, because he didn't really need to use his evasive there. But he goes for another drum spike. He's got 2 bars of. Well, he did have 2 bars of keep. Now he's got 1. He went for another backbreaker. Surprisingly enough, go for the burst rush that forced him to use his evasive. So that's great. But I've got very low health now, so he goes for another jump spike there. I go for the bomb key. That's thinking that might finish him off, but it didn't. Goes for another backbreaker, and so now I'm thinking if he goes for it again, I'm completely screwed. So thankfully I do finish him off. So that being said, thank you guys for watching the video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.